it's crazy because now I think he's making the wrong choice. And they all settle me and says, you played between playoffs and regular season over 1,400 games, I think you'll be fine. You know? But they call me.
Trust the experience at that point.
You've been through it all. So I hear they're naming them the healthy scratches or the scratches for Game 7. And the fans didn't hear I heard a roar and I had more goosebumps. I'm like, oh man, this is special. 3
Stanley Cup wins. Your number is retired by the Devils. You're nicknamed Mr. Devil because the fans love you that much. Where does that moment when you're on the ice for those final shifts in Game 7 stack up with your career?
Probably right at the top. I mean, and regardless of, like I said, where you don't play as big a role as I did in 95 or 2000, it didn't matter. That was, because it kind of wrapped everything up in a bow. This is it, but I'm going out on top. After my last shift, I'm like a nervous Nelly or a wreck going, I can't believe it. This is it. It's over. You know, so I was absorbing all this, but what a way to go out, you know. And, you know, obviously a few tears, of course, even after, like I said, celebrating with the fans. And I had goosebumps because the memory was there where all your emotion, your body going. It's kind of like take a deep breath, Ken. It's over. And when that final horn went, Catherine, and I was banging the glass, I went around the whole rink. I don't think I missed one pane of glass because I was saying thank you to the fans. I'm done.
That was Ken Daneyko, joined by Catherine Bogart, talking about the memories of that last game he played, Game 7 against Anaheim, winning the Stanley Cup, a 3-0 shutout for Martin Brodeur in that contest. Daneyko Brodeur will be at the 2003 20th Anniversary Cup celebration Saturday night when the Devils host the Philadelphia Flyers. As I mentioned earlier, lots of others will be joining them, including Sergei Brylin, Patrick Iliash, Brian Giunta, Scott Gomez, Jamie Langenbrunner, Lou Lamorella coming over from the island, Grant Marshall, Scott Niedermayer, Joe Neuendijk, Brian Rafalski, Mike Rupp, and Scott Stevens, to name a few. You don't want to miss that one Saturday. If you don't have tickets, make sure you get them right away. The New Jersey Devils have announced a brand new Jersey Shops program presented by Citizens. 4 winners and up to 50 additional businesses that submit applications will be selected to receive a dedicated listing on the Jersey Shops official webpage and a Jersey Shops kit, which will include made in Jersey window decals, promotional merchandise, and invitations to Devils networking events. Businesses can learn more and apply by visiting NewJerseyDevils.com/Jersey Shops. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll look at some scores from around the National Hockey League. You're listening to the RWJ Barnabas Health Devils Hockey Network.
When it comes to disposing your garbage, Direct Waste and Carjon Recycling Services are the best in the business. With our hat trick of options, including commercial, residential, and industrial pickup, you'll always come out a winner. Visit directwasteservices.com to learn more about all of our offerings and to get a free quote for any service. You dump the puck in, we'll pick it up. Direct Waste Services, the official waste services of the New Jersey Devils and Prudential Center.
The Devils are Jersey's team, and Plymouth Rock is Jersey's insurance. As a proud sponsor of the New Jersey Devils, Plymouth Rock now offers an exclusive auto insurance program with special perks for fans. Enroll and get access to complimentary Devils tickets, discount to select games, pre-sales to Prudential Center concerts, free skate days, locker room tours, and more. You could also save over $645 on auto insurance. This is for Devils fans. This is Jersey's team, and Plymouth Rock is Jersey's insurance. Visit PlymouthRock.com/Devils to learn more. Certain limitations apply, and savings may vary.
Want to know the best way to find parking for Devils games? It's easier than you think. Now with Park Mobile, you can easily reserve a parking spot for every Devils game. So you just drive right to the lot and have a guaranteed spot waiting for you. You can make a parking reservation right in the Park Mobile app or in the parkmobile.io website. Search for Prudential Center, select your game, and reserve your spot. So the next time you're going to watch the Devils at Prudential Center, don't put your parking on ice. Score a hat trick by reserving your spot with Park Mobile, a smarter way to park.
This is Fabian Sutherland. You're listening to the RWJ Barnabas Health Devils Hockey Network.
And we welcome you back into the Intermission Report presented by Citizens. I am Sam Kassan. The Devils trailing 2-0 to the Los Angeles Kings. Now let's take a look at some other scores from around the National Hockey League in our Premio Sausage out-of-town scoreboard. Premio Sausage, real Italian taste, the way sausage should be. We'll start in the nation's capital of Washington, where the Capitals have a 1-0 lead after a period of play against the Anaheim Ducks. TJ Oshie getting the lone goal for Washington, who made some news earlier with a trade with the Boston Bruins. Going from Boston to Washington is forward Craig Smith and a couple draft picks, a 2003 first-round pick, a 2024 third-round pick, and a 2025 second-round pick. Going the other way to Boston, Washington sends Garnett Hathaway, the fourth-line winger, Dmitry Orlov, the defenseman, and Andrei Svetlakov. So, interesting play there by the Capitals. In Tampa Bay, the Lightning are tied with the Buffalo Sabres after a period of play. Steven Stamkos picking up his 26th goal of the year. Jurgensen getting his 7th for Buffalo. And by the way, Buffalo only has 2 shots in that first period, but did get a goal. It's Connor McDavid versus Sidney Crosby in Pittsburgh. The Penguins are hosting the Oilers. Chris Letang got the Penguins on the board early, just a minute, 5 seconds into that one. But since then, a pair of power play goals for the Oilers. One from Connor McDavid, his 45th goal of the year. That's right, his 45th goal of the year. And then Leon Draisaitl getting the other goal for the Oilers, his 35th of the season. Minnesota is visiting Columbus, and Duheim and Kaprizov have both scored for the Wild, giving them a 2-0 lead after a period of play. And finally, the Detroit Red Wings with a 1-0 lead over the New York Rangers. That will help out the Devils, of course, chasing that second seed. Maybe the top spot in the Metro, but at least the second seed, as Detroit has a 1-0 lead on the Rangers. Andrew Kopp getting the goal for Detroit. A couple other games to be played. The Blues host the Canucks. The Golden Knights of Vegas host Calgary. Seattle will host Boston. And San Jose will host Nashville. Those all later on in the day. We'll take a break. When we come back, Matt Loughlin and Chico Resch will have your call in the second period. You're listening to the RWJ Barnabas Health Devils Hockey Network.
8-time Grammy Award-winning superstar Carrie Underwood presents the Denim and Rhinestones Tour with special guest Jimmy Allen. Prudential Center, Saturday, February 18th. Get tickets now at carrieunderwoodofficial.com. The brand new album, Denim and Rhinestones, is available everywhere now. Carrie Underwood, produced by AEG Presents.
IBEW Local 102 has provided highly skilled electricians to projects in New Jersey and Pennsylvania since 1900. Building relationships with their business partners to help grow your business is their top priority. They are the first union member of the New Jersey Business and Industry Association and a proud partner of Choose New Jersey. They have over 300 licensed contractors and mandatory OSHA safety training. Local 102, lighting the path, leading the way. Visit IBEW102.org. At Enterprise, we help connect Devils fans to the team they love. If your car's in the shop, Enterprise has the assist with a replacement vehicle. They rent trucks as tough as a shot-blocking defenseman. You can buy from Enterprise's stacked lineup of 1 to 3-year-old quality used vehicles. And with an Enterprise Exotic, you can bring new meaning to the words power play. Enterprise, official partner of the New Jersey Devils.
This is Thomas Tatar. You're listening to Matt and Chico on the RWJ Barnabas Health Devils Hockey Network.
Teams back out on the ice as we get ready for the start of the second period. Devils down 2-0. They do have a power play of 1:44 in length. Quinton Byfield off for a late trip in the first period. Devils need a little jump. Let's see what the second period brings. Nico Hischier, Jesper Brett, Jack Hughes, Dougie Hamilton, and Andre Palat out there for the Devils as the faceoff is controlled by New Jersey. They're skating left to right here in the second period. Pass back to Hughes, comes out of his own zone. Cuts to his left, gives it off to Hischier. Plays one wide of goal. Jack tries to track it down. It's picked up instead by Brett. Plays one out in front off the skate of Hischier. It's still loose and cleared off of Hamilton just out to center ice. Now it's Hamilton back across. Dougie with 8 power play goals on the season. Leads the Devils. Doughty with the puck, gives it to Kopitar, and they clear. L.A. sitting 25th in the National Hockey League on the penalty kill, but so far so good. 59 seconds to go in the Devils' man advantage. Palat back across the line, tosses it to the right wing corner. Roy plays it for Dursey, and now it's taken on the backhand and cleared by Erasmus Kupari. Kupari, a 22-year-old from Finland in his third year, first-round draft pick of L.A. in 2018. Dawson Mercer across the line. Now for Damon Severson, out high, looking up. Gives it off to Hughes. Back to Damon, a blast. Save made by Copley. Just got a piece of it.
Yeah, there was no screen or tip in front, so he got to see it all the way.
Here's Dawson Mercer with a drive, and that hit Miles Wood in front.
Yes.
Back to the blue line it goes. Severson with 12 to go in the man advantage. Now for Tatar. Moves in. Wrist shot. That's blocked by Roy. Severson gets it back. Down low. Jack Hughes with a rising shot that goes out of play.
Wow, what did that hit the crossbar, Matt? You think it just sailed? Whatever it was, nice play. Jack Hughes is obsessed and focused. He had a terrible first period. He knows it. But he's coming on here early. And Miles Wood, man, he got the assist against Montreal the other night. Yeah, hit the end of the top, right where it's welded together, that crossbar. But Miles Wood started there. He's back in that net front presence position for him, and good for him. He's doing a good job.
Off the face-off, puck comes out to center ice. Out of the box is Byfield. L.A. has killed it off. One shot for the Devils on the power play. Devils 5 for their last 27 now over their last 11 games on the power play. Here's Kopitar as one of the 2 L.A. goals. He and Arvidsson tallying. McLeod with a loose puck, banks it off the wall, steps around Miller, or Walker rather, and icing is called.
Well, sometimes it's not a new rule, but Matt, that automatic icing, it just kind of catch you. Because I'm not sure exactly. We got something up here. Dmitry Orlov.
Yeah.
Orlov was traded by the Caps.
Yeah, he was held out of the lineup tonight for trade-related reasons. Garnet Hathaway also
he's
going
traded
to Boston. Yeah, he's traded, to the Boston Bruins.
That's an interesting one.
Washington gets Craig Smith and 3 draft picks.
So what do you... Okay, we'll get back to that, Matty. That just was released.
Collision in the corner, Miles Wood and Walker, and then Zetterlund knocks Walker down as the puck is cleared and icing is waved off.
Yeah, I thought that would have been icing, but...
So the Devils with it at center ice. Zetterlund redirects in. He'll come off for a change. Washington playing tonight. They're home for Anaheim. The return of Alex Ovechkin to the lineup in the second. They lead the Ducks 1-0. Deneau in deep with a shot. Glove save made. And Vanacek holds on.
Okay, I want to ask you, is that Washington, and I don't know if they can get in the playoffs, but is that Washington saying, if we get in, fine, but that's not our focus this year?
I think that's part of it, right? They're probably determining who they can sign, who they can't, what they're going to do. They begin play as the 5th wild card team. The top 2, of course, make it. They have 62 points. The Islanders first with 67. Florida next with 64. They've played more games than Washington, who would still have to climb over Detroit and Pittsburgh. Anderson off the draw with a shot off the glass. Yeah. Curious as to what Brian McClellan will say about the deal. And Boston just gets stronger.
And Craig Smith isn't long-term with the with Washington. With Washington. Bruins had to get rid of some cap. That's why he's in on the trade. It's the 2 picks, obviously, right, Matty, that Washington wanted.
And Minnesota was involved in the deal somehow, too. Billy Guerin's got cap space.
Yeah.
Is making deals to accommodate others, but he's getting some things back. And the Ryan O'Reilly deal, he wound up getting a 4th-round pick, and he's paying some money because he absorbed some contracts. But nonetheless, another trade as we get an icing called on L.A.
And this trade, I don't know what it's going to do to Washington, but I think they're going to be a little weaker immediately. That helps the New York Islanders. They won a big game last night against Winnipeg. So, you know what I mean? That helps them. They're saying, hey, that's a good trade for us, even though they weren't involved.
Mm-hmm. Off the draw, Severson. Devils down 2-0. Wrist shot that goes off a spin, but Victor Arvidsson gets it back. And now L.A. looks to break out. Drew Doughty with it. Up for Fiala. Sweeps it near side. Deneau to the blue line. Now angles one cross ice for Anderson gaining the zone. Anderson paired with Drew Doughty. He said, I learned a lot playing alongside him. He said, when I first started, I said, give me an example. Because when I first started, I made a play where Drew had the puck. Here's Jesper Bratt across the line. He's in deep with a shot, and that's fought off by Copley. Anderson in the corner, over skates. Now the Devils with it, a centering pass, pushed aside by Roy. Comes to Siegenthaler. Dumps it down low. Handled there by Velarde. And now Anderson picks it up. Can't get it out of the zone. Iafallo will try to do so. Hamilton blocked that. And then Iafallo lifts it to center ice. Moving across is Lizotte, watched by Siegenthaler. Lizotte loses an edge. Tatar comes away with the puck. So he said Drew had the puck, and I thought he was going to make it simple, just kind of dump it. And I started to move up, and suddenly he swept a backhand my way, and I wasn't there to receive it. He said, we went to the bench. He said, what were you thinking? I said, I thought you were just going to dump it. And he goes, I always try to make a play. He goes, just stay back a little bit. Don't think I'm always going to make the dump in. So he goes, just give me a chance. I might find you. He said, I learned that guy is going to try to make something happen. Byfield between the circles with the shot that goes wide.
Well, and he can make the play, right?
Yes.
I mean, that's the difference. And he has the freedom to do it. Mm-hmm. You know, if he turns it over, you're going to bench him? No, I don't think so.
No. He just look at you with that missing teeth grin of his and the big beard and say, no, I'm going back out next shift. Here's Adrian Kempe. Centers, nobody there. Comes all the way through. And Dawson Mercer tosses it to the neutral zone. Glove down there by Walker. He spun around. Devils come away with it. It's Hischier. Across the line. Moves in with a shot. Off the shoulder of Copley. He dives for the rebound, and he gets there before the Devils can.
Hey, that was impressive, Matt. Now, I want you to look at that play again. I want you to see where Copley is. It's a 2-on-2. Look at, he's outside the crease. And I don't understand why goalies don't do that more. They stay back in the crease. This kid is on top of his game. But after he makes a save, he goes after that rebound out in front of him. You know, he was ejected from a game in Anaheim. Mm-hmm. I mean, it wasn't like the old time fighting and stuff, but he's pretty feisty, and he's showing it in his overall play tonight.
31-year-old from North Pole, Alaska. That is a town. Anderson Dolan, right wing side, looks for Kaliev. Yep.
Well, what do you mean, Matt? Since I was little, Santa Claus lives there. I always knew it was a town.
Good point by you. Here's a chance for the Devils. Oh, my. Zetterlund is robbed. He can't believe it. There was a rebound try, and Zetterlund's chance was gloved.
Oh, Matt, this could be a game changer. Okay, actually, Copley pushes it back out. Rare rebound, and I got to see, though, Zetterlund, did he not get it up? Was there a 5-hole chance? I'm not sure what was open there, Matt. Oh, he tried to get it up. He got it up over the pad, but Copley's glove was sitting on that top of the pad and it hit the cuff of his glove. Ouch.
And so Zetterlund, who's been without a goal, well, he scored the other night, but he's only had one in like his last 23 games. So,
but at least he had the right idea. Get it up.
Oh, I
Get
agree.
it up.
Yeah. Here's Sharangovich, moves across the line, tries to get a step on down. He cuts in front. It's poked away by Copley. Sharangovich with the turns, fires. Copley with the save. He's lost his stick. So Copley in goal without his stick as Iafallo backhands clear to the neutral zone. Stick is in the corner to Copley's left. Devils with it as they drive it in. He couldn't go there to get it. Two-hand clear by Doughty. And now it'll be sent in deeper, and that'll give him a chance to range out and pick it up.
Well, the Kings have battled, Matt, right from the goalie on out. Whoa, and now that's what the Devils are facing, right? Mm-hmm. Now they've got a goalie that's feeling it. He's hot, he's getting breaks, and biggest thing is, Matt, he's aggressive and confident. So the Devils are going to have to break some of that, and the only way you do that is to drill a puck behind him.
Across the line, it's the Kings. Fiala with it, a wrist shot. Actually, that was a pass to the corner. I thought he was wristing it on net. He kind of looked at the last minute and found a teammate in the corner. And now back the other way come the Devils. It's Palat. Tries to get it in front off of Roy. He does it on a second try, and this time it's Boqvist who's stopped by Copley.
That's better. Devils driving the nets, feisty in front. They've had, 3-4 really good chances in tight. Like within a couple feet of the crease. That's a good sign, Matt, but of course until you finish. 16 shots now for the Devils, and we're going to take a break. 2-0 Kings, 12:29 to go here in the second period, and you are listening to the RWJ Barnabas Health Devils Hockey Network.
You know, whenever I drive in for a Devils game, I know exactly where I'm going to park because I reserve my spot ahead of time with Park Mobile. I don't have time to drive around looking for parking. I just use the Park Mobile app to easily reserve the spot I want. Then I drive right to that lot and there's a guaranteed spot waiting for me. It's easy. You can make a parking reservation right in the Park Mobile app or on the parkmobile.io website. Search for Prudential Center, select your game, and reserve your spot. So the next time you're going to watch the Devils at Prudential Center, book your spot before you leave the house with Park Mobile, a smarter way to park.
Devils fans, Matt Laughlin here. It said we make 35,000 decisions a day. That's a lot to face off with. But with Citizens as the official bank of the New Jersey Devils, there's no need to feel short-handed. With in-app insights that help you track your monthly spending, Citizens is made ready for Jersey, so your daily money moves can feel a lot more like power plays. Ready? Let's go. Learn more at citizensbank.com/you-got-this. Member FDIC, wireless carrier, text and/or data charges may apply.
Looking for something delicious to munch on during the games or anytime during the day? Look no further. Flo's Tasty Treats has the perfect snack for you and the entire family. Our toasted corn and peanut mix is crunchy and protein-rich, with 6 grams of protein per serving. Don't delay your opportunity to try something new. Place your order now on Amazon or at flostastytreats.com, or find us at select ShopRite stores in East Orange, West Orange, and Elizabeth.
This is Dougie Hamilton. You're listening to Matt and Chico on the RWJ Barnabas Health Devils Hockey Network.
Want to build your top line? The Devils Top Line Pack is perfect for you. Choose one game from 3 tiers to build the best plan for you. Visit NewJerseyDevils.com/partial plans to learn more. Sense anything's changing here?
Oh, yeah. Devils very hard to get to the front of the net. We just wish they would have started this way. And so there's a big crowd here tonight because right now Devils haven't scored a goal. And that's the only thing that's going to change the complexion, Matt. Mm-hmm. Nothing else. Devils can play well, put pressure on the Kings. They've got to get the puck in the net.
Down 2-0, 12:05 to go in the second period. Both goals coming in the first. Here's Hischier, right wing corner. Slides one to Mercer. Checked by Doughty. Doughty's lost his stick, but the puck comes free to center ice. Adrian Kempe there. Now to Mikey Anderson. Looks for Kopitar. It's batted away. Kopitar picks it up near side. Rolls it around. Ryan Graves in a chase. Moves it out to center ice for Mercer. Sidesteps a shoulder check by Anderson. But L.A. controls the puck. Puck kicked toward the front of the net by Iafallo. Then a cross-ice pass by Bjornfoot. Goes wide, drive, stopped, rebound, stopped. L.A. picking it up. Lizotte with it now. Ball tries to take it away. Velarde helping out. Puck to the blue line. Bjornfoot with it. Now to Lizotte. Wrist shot. That hits Ball. Lizotte recovers. Blake Lizotte inside the blue line. Hard pass now for Velarde. Lays it off for Bjornfoot. Now to Iafallo. Good puck control by L.A. Here's Iafallo. Open man far side. Here's a chance. Oh! Off the crossbar was Walker.
Oh, Matt, that was reminiscent of the Habs game where the far side defenseman for Montreal and tonight, just their L.A. defenseman, wide open. I mean, like 20 feet wide open.
And instead of scoring as Montreal did, Sean Walker rings it off the post. Now Marino carries it across the line, looks for the trailer. It's off the stick, and here comes Fiala. Severson is back. Fiala joined by a teammate. Fiala moves in, saved by Vanacek. And now we get the whistle before the extra skater could come on. Copley either didn't recognize that a delayed penalty was being called, but either way, the Devils are going to be down a man.
And it's a holding call. You know, I guess it's Eric Hawley. He's the one arguing. But again, you know, Johnny Marino goes down low. I don't have a problem with that, Matt.
New Jersey penalty number 17.
Oh, she can go to Sharon Govich. See where this happens. It's a turnover. Well, there's the crossbar. Then it was after that. Oh, yeah. Sharon Govich is bumping with the King, dropped his stick, and then they're kind of hooking arms. But Fiala drags it across and hits the pipe, Matt. Oh, my. That is another big break. But, I don't know, Matt, would a 3-goal lead be better for the Devils? If Stan Fisher was here, he would said it would, but I don't believe it. You know why? Kings are playing too well.
Yeah.
It's not like they're scoring goals out of luck. The Devils just got to be happy they only have 2. Could be worse. Now they got to kill this penalty off on a very dynamic King power play.
Yeah, 0 for 1 against Minnesota, but before that, 9 for 18. Takeaway by Haula. Haula crossed the line, numbers back for LA. Wrister glove by Copley, hands it off, and Kopitar will circle out of his own zone. Mercer and Haula out there along with Marino and Graves. Velarde in the corner. Now puck comes loose, backhanded toward the blue line by Fiala. It comes all the way down. So Mercer will come off. So will Haula, McLeod, and Heisheron. Doughty within in the center circle. Backhands a pass far side. Velarde can't handle. Devils will clear. 1:03 to go in Sharon Govich's minor. Under 10 minutes remaining in the second period here at a Quiet Rock.
That's what's discouraging, Matty. It's, the place is ready to rock and roll, but very quiet right now.
LA gains the zone. Dursey plays it to the far wall, gets it back from Arvidsson. Now it's to Deneau, to Dursey, backpedals under some pressure, gives it to Deneau, back to Dursey inside the blue line, snaps one to the corner. Now Deneau with it, gives it back to Arvidsson in the corner, to Deneau, out high Dursey, long shot, blockered away. There's a man skating in front out of the corner. That was Arvidsson. But Vanacek able to see it through that screen. That flash screen that's used so effectively as the puck is dug out and cleared by Hischier. 13 to go in the penalty kill. Devils trailing 2-0 in the second. Dursey down the right wing side, gains the zone, finds a man, moving in. Kupari with a shot off the glove of Vanacek, who does the splits, and the puck is underneath him.
Oh boy, big save by Vanacek. Ryan Graves, the Kings are attacking, and he gets too far to the left. If you're looking up the ice, where in the eyes of Vanacek, he floats way into the middle, then he gets beat with a pass, and a big time glove save by Vanacek. And Matt, I really truly believe that Vitek's saying, I can't give up another goal. He can. Devils cannot go down by 3. I mean, they can, but that'd be a huge turnaround. Now they're going to kill this penalty off, Matty. We've seen it before. Let's hope the Devils get some energy off this penalty kill.
Skating 5 aside as Sharon Govich steps out. 2 shots on the man advantage for LA, but the puck does not go in the back of the net or across the goal line. It doesn't have to go in the back of the net. It just has to cross the goal line, but the Devils killed it, and so they're down 2-0. 14 shots for LA, 15 for the Devils. 7:56 to go in the second, and offside called on New Jersey. Well, Orlov, as we mentioned, he was being held out, trade-related reasons, and the trade takes place. Well, how about Gavrikov in Columbus? He's been out since we were there. Yeah. How about Chychrun in Arizona? He's been out for what, a year and a half?
I don't like that. I really don't like that whole scenario, but that's what it is. And unfortunately, what it is here, the Prudential Center, is 2-0 Kings. 7:53 to go here in the second period. And you are listening to the RWJ Barnabas Health Devils Hockey Network.
It's Jeff Dunham on his all-new tour, Still Not Canceled.
Yes, I make a living talking to myself, which means some forms of mental illness actually pay off. Was it bad that I unplugged my cousin's life support to charge my phone? Oh, shut the hell up.
Sunday, February 26th, Prudential Center. Tickets on sale now at JeffDunham.com. He's coming, Newark.
Silence! I kill you!
Jeff Dunham on his all-new tour, Still Not Canceled.
At RWJ Barnabas Health, we have a passion for heart health. With the largest adult and pediatric cardiac surgery programs in the state, a heart transplant program that's top 15 in the nation, a partnership with Rutgers Health, the latest technology and medical advancements, and nationally renowned care for every heart in every one of our communities. Whoever your heart beats for, Our hearts beat for you. Let's be healthy together. Visit rwjbh.org/heart.
For everything your business needs to make this year your year, Staples has you covered.
I need to organize all my papers and files from last year and the year before that.
Staples has you covered.
I need to clear clutter from my office, and my home office, and my home.
Staples has you covered with everything you need to get organized this year at amazing savings. Right now at Staples, get up to 50% off select file folders, file cabinets, file boxes, and storage bins. Make this year your year at Staples, the working and learning store. Ends 1/28 in store only.
This is Dawson Mercer. You're listening to Matt and Chico on the RWJ Barnabas Health Devils Hockey Network.
Checking the out-of-town scoreboard presented by Premio Sausage, real Italian sausage, real Italian taste the way sausage should be. Edmonton leads Pittsburgh 4-1. They play in the second. Pittsburgh is fading. Detroit has a 2-1 lead over the Rangers in Michigan. They're in the second halfway through. Detroit will not go away. Here's Adrian Kempe. Carries it across the line. Lost it on a poke check. It comes back to center ice.
Youth, Matty. Got a lot of guys that never been in the playoffs. Don't know any different. They're just hungry to establish themselves and their team. So look out for the Red Wings.
Igor Shesterkin in goal for the Rangers again. He's had a little bit of a rough patch, to say the least. Devils trailing 2-0 here. Nico Hischier dumps it in. 7:09 to go in the second period. Both goals coming in the first. Andrei Kopitar, his 20th. Victor Arvidsson, his 17th. And they came a little over 4 minutes apart. Haula, hard pass for Palat that he couldn't handle. Wasn't really near him for him to handle it. Now it's played in, but a delayed offside, and on the touch-up by Haula, we get the whistle.
Well, you know, the Kings are impressing me as much as the Devils are kind of disappointing me. But, you know, the Kings are 7-2-1 over their last 10, Matt. But only one win of those against Florida was a team who was in a playoff position. So they've been beating the teams they should. But, gee, tonight, Matt, they have been so good in their defensive coverage and the quality scoring chance. Only 14 shots. They hit 2 pipes in the second here. I know the one for sure. They created numerous high-quality scoring chances. And the Devils just having trouble responding after that little rush Devils had, and then they took the penalty. They haven't been able to reestablish that push.
L.A. in the midst of a long road trip. Western teams all play generally long road trips. Here's Siegenthaler with a shot that sails wide. Now Bratt for Hamilton. Hard pass down low. Bounces out in front and covered up in the crease by Copley.
Now, wasn't that even a nifty play by Copley? You know what I mean? You could tell he's on his game. So the puck, if you're looking at him, it's going to hit the boards to the right, and it's going to come out into the crease. And if you're lackadaisical, you might just jab at it. He knew exactly what he wanted to do, stopped it, jumped on it. And that's why I say Devils got to get a goal just to put some doubt in the kid from North Pole's mind.
Long pass by L.A. doesn't connect, so this is icing. Road trip began Tuesday against Minnesota for L.A. Tomorrow they will play the New York Islanders. Sunday it's the Rangers. The trip wraps up against Winnipeg.
You know the other thing that's driving Copley? He knows that Santa said, you've been good or bad. And he knows, I'm good and I'm going to get a present and a reward. And right now the reward is he's got a shutout going.
He signed a $1.5 million extension recently. Just a one-year extension as the puck comes out to center ice off the draw. Cal Peterson is making $5 million a year playing in the minor leagues. They're trying to get him straightened out. He had a terrible start to the season. And Jonathan Quick, who's backing up, is an unrestricted free agent, and his time with Los Angeles probably has come to an end.
Yeah, they won't re-sign him.
Arvidsson with the move. Dougie Hamilton says no, pokes it away, and the Devils come out of their own zone. Jonathan Quick, 16 years in the league, 2 Stanley Cup championships, delayed penalty coming up on L.A., and the Devils will have a power play with 5:38 to go in the second period. High sticking is the call.
Oh, Fiala's going right to the box, but in that last time out, we're going to get another one here. Nico Hischier was talking to both referees for a long time. I'm sure he was discussing something, and then within 2 minutes, Devils get a power play chance, but Fiala's sitting where he should because it looks to me like he agrees. Anyway, what isn't agreeable for the Devils is that they're down 2-0, 5:38 to go here in the second period, and you are listening to the RWJ Barnabas Health Devils Hockey Network.
At RWJ Barnabas Health, we have a passion for heart health. With the largest adult and pediatric cardiac surgery programs in the state, a heart transplant program that's top 15 in the nation, a partnership with Rutgers Health, the latest technology and medical advancements, and nationally renowned care for every heart in every one of our communities. Whoever your heart beats for, our hearts beat for you. Let's be healthy together. Visit rwjbh.org/heart.
Your goals matter. And with the financial strength of Prudential behind you, real possibility is in front of you. That's a rock-solid foundation every fan can get behind. Join the millions of people who rely on Prudential. Learn more about how we can help you reach your investing and planning goals. Visit Prudential.com. Plan, invest, insure, retire. Prudential is a proud partner of the New Jersey Devils. Investment products not FDIC insured, no bank guarantee, may lose value.
This is Monster Jam! See the legendary Gravedigger and more tear up the dirt with massive stunts, all-out racing, and crazy skills. It's adrenaline-charged fun for the whole family. As big as it gets. Coming to Prudential Center, January 27th through 29th. Brought to you by BKT Tires.
This is Vitek Vanacek. You're listening to the RWJ Barnabas Health Devils Hockey Network.
14:22, the time of the penalty. High sticking to Kevin Fiala. Devils on the power play, trailing 2-0 here in the second. Here's Pratt with it. Right wing circle, now in the corner. Sets up, looks around, plays it to Hamilton at the right point. Cross ice it goes to Hughes in the circle. Comes back to Brad. Backhands one in front off the stick of Anderson. Now Hamilton with a drive that hit a body in front. Pratt for Palat. Kicks it to his stick. Plays the puck to Hamilton. Cross ice to Hughes. Moves down the wall. Centers for Palat, a drive off the glass. Now it's Pratt recovering the puck. Backpedals, handcuffs Hischier with the pass, picks it up, backhands one off the side of the net. Now Hischier picks it up behind the goal. Reverses field, right wing side, it's Pratt with it. Settles the puck to the blue line for Hamilton in front of the Devils bench. Now back to Pratt, peels off the wall, down low it goes for Hischier. Backhand try, save, rebound, and we get a whistle on the cover-up.
Well, nice little sneaky move. Nico Hischier, if you're looking at the net, he's on the right side. He's facing outward towards the blue line. When he gets the puck, he quickly spins and tries to surprise Copley with a backhander up over his glove. But boy, Matt Copley's not missing a beat. He hasn't made one mistake. I mean, not even close to one mistake. The other thing I thought interesting, the captain, Anssi Kopitar, was out there killing the penalty. I mean, you talk about how valuable that guy is. Mm-hmm. Power play, penalty kill. Scored a breakaway goal.
Does it all. Devils win it. Here's Hughes. Left wing circle, cross ice. Hischier one-timer save. He didn't get it all. No. Puck was stopped, and the rebound is cleared.
Yeah, and Kopitar's 36.5. That's what I was looking at, his age. But he's going to be a Hall of Famer too, Matty.
Selected in the 2005 draft. Devils across the line. Having trouble controlling it. Dursey will clear. 34 seconds to go in the man advantage as Jack Hughes takes the pass from Vitek Vanacek. Hughes to the center circle across the line. Dumps it off the wall for Mercer. Skates to the corner now behind the net. Out from Miles Wood. Cross ice Severson. Down the near wall for Hughes. Back to Damon. Moves along the blue line to his left. Spins away from Deneau. Lost control of the puck. Picks it up at the far point. Now comes near side for Hughes. Took his eye off it. Has to recover. Jack now in the near side circle. Centers. It comes loose. And it's cleared by L.A.
And the penalty's over. Devils got 2 shots on that one, Matt. That's an improvement from the one they got in their first power play, but not good enough.
No. Still trailing 2-0. 3:20 to go in the second period. Anderson Dolan has the puck taken away, stepping out in front, backhand, they score! Tomas Tatar. It was Dawson Mercer doing the work, and Tatar finishes it off.
Well, unexpected because the Devils have a power play. Don't get quality chances, but Dawson Mercer, this is what Nico Hischier was talking about. Yeah, scoring goals is one thing, but he goes behind and takes that puck, and he's got to toe drag it through the cap defender. And here's the other thing, Matty. It's not by design, but if you look at this, he leaves the puck on its end. And then so Tatar can take it. He goes from his forehand to his backhand. Look at that. Up, it's bobbling up, and that makes it easier to go top shelf. And Thomas Tatar got what the Devils needed most of all, and that was their first goal of this game.
13th of the season for Tatar, his first since scoring against Minnesota back on February 11th. And so the Devils now with a little life late in period number 2. And the crowd becomes re-engaged.
Yeah.
Here's Doughty, deep in his own end, checked by Haula, maintains control of the puck, banks it errantly for Anderson, who races after it. Now he's checked at the blue line. And the puck is free for Jesper Boqvist. Moves across the blue line, try to play it through the legs of Doughty, who took it away, and now it's Iafallo. Long pass for Lizotte. Lizotte in deep with a wrist shot that's off the stick of Graves. Quick pass up ahead for Hischier. Lays it off now for McLeod. Moves across the line. Wrist shot. That's blocked by Dursey. Dawson Mercer picks up the assist. His point streak now at 5 straight games. Chance in deep for LA. Save made by Vanacek. Danault wanted a penalty. None is called.
Yeah, he's still arguing. I don't know. Vanacek throws the poke check out, which he does so well. But he's so smart when he does it, Matty. He keeps his knees together because obviously that's where the stick has to be on a 5-hole shot. But Dawson Mercer, oh, Matt, there are assists. And then there are, like, extra special. They should get some sort of additional, I don't know what you would give them. But not only does he beat Sean Walker and get the puck out, he stops and he blocks Sean Walker so he can't get to Tatar to defend. I mean, just 2 great plays there. Oh!
Here's a chance for Hischier, but sweeping the puck away at the last second was Dursey. And that was Mercer who caused that turnover that led to a near chance.
Yeah. Oh!
Tatar.
Now Mercer's cross-checking with Roy. I love it. I love his battle level. Dawson, oofta.
Arvidsson looks to clear, kept alive for a moment by Mercer. Now it's swept away. Race on, Fiala and Hamilton. Hamilton knocks Fiala down. He wants a penalty, does Fiala. Looks at the referee. Devils with the puck. They play on. Hughes across the line. He's in the left wing corner. Spins, gives it to Tatar with a blast. Save! A rebound. Nobody there for the Devils in front. So Mikey Anderson will play it quickly ahead to Arvidsson. 1:20 to go in the period. Drop pass for Kopitar. He rattles one off the glass. Anderson. And Graves in the near corner. Now it's Pratt taking it away. Finds Palat, skates it out of the Devils' end. Chips and chases, slowed down by Kempe. Puck taken by Doughty. Gives it to Kopitar, who swings it around for Kempe in the final minute of play. Sam Kassan will have the Citizens intermission report coming up after 2. Kempe across the line for Kopitar. In front, it sails wide. He was looking for Kempe on a redirect. Now Kempe centers, and having a stick lifted nicely by Palat was Byfield. And Andre dumps the puck to the neutral zone. Now he's complaining about no penalty.
Yeah, that's what happens, Matt. It gets epidemic, where then they're thinking every touch is a penalty. Both teams. And they've called some closer.
Oh, McLeod run over or ran into Lizotte at center ice. Puck comes loose. Blake Lizotte not big. Listed as 5'9". I won't put a ruler up against him. I'm not sure he's quite that big.
I worked a hockey school with him, Matt. Smallest player in the National Hockey League. I'm telling you.
Here's
big heart.
Yep, Iafallo with the shot. That's blocked away by Marino. Time winding down. Lizotte challenging Graves in the corner, and that will do it.
Yeah, good finish. That's all you could hope for the Devils. Just get one, get some life, get the crowd into it. Bring the hope back. Not just for the fans, but for me too. I was starting to get a little discouraged because they couldn't finish, but they did, and had a couple of real good chances after that. So hang in there, folks. Only 5 shots for the LA that second period. That was good defensively, and Devils with 11 got the 1 goal. So that's the kind of percentage you want, and the Devils now really are in a position to come back and win another game after trailing after 2.
We've got some time between now and the start of the third, but it will be filled in an intellectually stimulating way by Sam Kassan, who hosts the Citizens Intermission Report, which comes your way after this timeout.
Can't wait. I might just sit here and listen.
You might learn something.
Yeah.
You probably will.
The intellectual part, I want to be inspired. So, and he's a goalie. He was a goalie. So all of that coming together now, Maddie, and I'm glad you gave him the kudos he deserved.
Once a goalie, always a goalie.
Yes.
And Sam has the intermission report coming up after this timeout. Tomas Tatar from Dawson Mercer at 16:44, putting the Devils on the board. After 2, they trail by a score of 2-1. You're listening to the RWJ Barnabas Health Devils Hockey Network.
Hey guys, it's Q, Murr, and Sal from Practical Jokers, and we are excited to announce a brand new Drive tour.
True TV and Practical Jokers, the Drive Tour. Starring Q, Murr, and Sal. Friday, March 10th, Prudential Center.
This is going to drive me insane.
Tickets available at Ticketmaster.com. 16 years of age or older suggested to attend. Produced by Outback Presents.
The Devils are Jersey's team, and Plymouth Rock is Jersey's insurance. As a proud sponsor of the New Jersey Devils, Plymouth Rock now offers an exclusive auto insurance program with special perks for fans. Enroll and get access to complimentary Devils tickets, discount to select games, pre-sales to Prudential Center concerts, free skate days, locker room tours, and more. You could also save over $645 on auto insurance. This is for Devils fans. This is Jersey's team, and Plymouth Rock is Jersey's insurance. Visit PlymouthRock.com/Devils to learn more. Certain limitations apply and savings may vary.
Nothing cranks up the excitement of a Devils game like seats at Prudential Center, and nothing gets you in like Ticketmaster Verified Tickets from Ticketmaster.com/NHL. Take your pick of seats for every game, put on your red and white, and help give your team the home ice advantage this season. With Ticketmaster Verified Tickets, you're guaranteed to get in, so nothing can come between you and heart-pounding action on the ice. In the stands, on the edge of your seat, cheering for the win with your fellow Devils fans, your seats are guaranteed with Ticketmaster Verified Tickets at Ticketmaster.com/NHL.
This is Jonas Siegenthaler. You're listening to the RWJ Barnabas Health Devils Hockey Network.
And we welcome you into the intermission report presented by Citizens. I am Sam Kassan. Devils trailing 2-1 after 40 minutes of play to the Los Angeles Kings. And let's rewind the tape, go back to the beginning, and give you some highlights that brought us to this point after 2 periods. Coming into the game, the Devils and Kings both in second place in their respective divisions. The Devils second place trailing the Carolina Hurricanes by 5 points in the Metro. The Kings in second place trailing the Vegas Knights by 2 points in the Pacific. So both teams trying to keep pace and or jump those top teams in their division. Of course, they'd have to do it going against each other. And early on, it was Andrei Kopitar, the ageless wonder, who would pick up his 20th goal of the season on a breakaway opportunity. That came at the 7:24 mark, and it gave LA a 1-0 advantage.
Just a laser by Kaliev beat Mackenzie Blackwood.
Oh, right. Laser by Dawson Mercer. He threw his head back. Oh!
Stretch pass. Here's Kopitar. It scores! Went 5-hole on the backhand, and Los Angeles leads 1-0.
Durze and Kempe getting the assist on that goal by Kopitar, and that was, again, his 20th of the year. That put LA up 1-0. They would extend that lead to 2-0 on Victor Arvidsson's goal, his 17th of the season. That came at the 11:35 mark to give Los Angeles a 2-0 edge.
Inside the LA blue line, finds Brett. Now to Jack. Try to get it down low. Fanned on the pass. It's poked ahead. It's a 2-on-1. It's Fiala and Arvidsson again with Hamilton. Back shot. Save rebound. They score. Fiala's shot was sent to the right of Vanacek. This time Arvidsson, no doubt about it. And it's 2-0.
Again, Arvidsson's 17th goal of the year. The assists go to Fiala, his 41st assist of the season, and Anderson getting the secondary assist. It was a tough go for the Devils in that first period. They committed 3 turnovers at the offensive blue line, so they were in the offensive zone. Turned the puck over at the blue line, resulted in A, the Kopitar breakaway, which was a goal. B, a 3-on-1 where Arvidsson had a wide open net but flubbed on the shot opportunity and missed. And then the third time they turned it over, it was Arvidsson finishing the play. It was a pass-off pads play where Fiala shot it. Vitek Vanacek made the initial save kicking it with the pad, but unfortunately kicked it right to the stick of Arvidsson on a 2-on-1, and Arvidsson did not flub that one. He made it 2-0. So it was 2-0 at the end of the first period. We move into the second. The Devils got some early opportunities, and probably none better than this great opportunity by Fabian Zetterlund, who was robbed right at the crease by Phoenix Copley.
Anderson Dolan, right wing side, looks for Kaliev. Yep.
Well, what do you mean, Matt? Since I was little, Santa Claus lives there. I always knew it was a town.
Good point by you. Here's a chance for the Devils. Oh, my. Zetterlund is robbed. He can't believe it. There was a rebound try, and Zetterlund's chance was gloved.
And initially, Mike McLeod drove to the net, got the shot off, and Copley knocked the puck into the slot right to the stick of Zetterlund. Tried to lift it over the pad, ended up hitting the bottom portion of the glove. Then Copley, speaking of Copley, he is the North Pole native from Alaska that Chico was speaking of. The North Pole native does make the save, covers it up, keeps it 2-0. And then he'd have to make another big save. This time it was on Jesper Boquist, had a great opportunity in the high slot to keep this game 2-0.
Fiala with it, a wrist shot. Just a pass to the corner. I thought he was wristing it on net. He kind of looked at the last minute and found a teammate in the corner. And now back the other way come the Devils. It's Palat. Tries to get it in front off of Roy. He does it on a second try. And this time it's Boquist who's stopped by Copley.
And so Copley coming up with some big saves early in that second period, keeping it a 2-0 game. But to stop it from going to 3-0, it was up to Vitek Vanacek for the Devils. He's in the pipes tonight. Gave up those 2 early goals on the opening 4 shots. Not the way he wanted to start the game, but he has been solid ever since. And Chico mentioned it on the broadcast. He's probably got in the back of his head, if I give up a third goal, this one's really going to get out of reach. So he had to come up with some big saves, including this 2-on-1 stop on Kevin Fiala.
Sean Walker rings it off the post. Now Marino carries it across the line, looks for the trailer. It's off the stick, and here comes Fiala. Severson is back. Fiala joined by a teammate. Fiala moves in, saved by Vanacek. And now we get the whistle before the extra skater could come on.
So Vanacek comes up with a big save there, but he wasn't done. The Devils would take a penalty, go to the box. It was Yegor Sharangovich who was backtracking on that 2-on-1 play. So backtracking on the 2-on-1, Sharangovich takes the penalty, and then Vanacek has to come up with another big save, this time on Kupari, while killing a penalty.
13 to go in the penalty kill. Devils trailing 2-0 in the second. Dursey down the right wing side, gains the zone. Finds a man, moving in. Kupari with a shot off the glove of Vanacek, who does the splits, and the puck is underneath him.
And so that big save keeps it 2-0, gives the Devils a chance to claw back in, and that is exactly what they did. It started on a play by Dawson Mercer behind the net on Sean Walker, which I'll get into more after the highlight. But Mercer gets the puck, sets up Tomas Tatar right in the slot, and with a magnificent backhand shot that goes top shelf and in, he gets the Devils on the board and makes it a 2-1 game.
Still trailing 2-0, 3:20 to go in the second period. Anderson Dolan has the puck taken away, stepping out in front, backhand, they score! Tomas Tatar. It was Dawson Mercer doing the work, and Tatar finishes it off.
So Tatar finishes it off, picks up his 13th goal of the season. The assist going to Dawson Mercer. The goal comes at the 16:44 mark of the second period. A couple notes for Dawson Mercer. He does have a 4-game goal-scoring streak entering tonight, hoping to extend that if he can get one. But either way, he does extend his career high to 5 games for a point streak. And then during that 5-game point streak, he has 7 points, 5 goals, and now 2 assists, adding an assist here tonight on that Tomas Tatar goal. And more accolades for Dawson Mercer because he started the season last year, of course, entered the year, went to training camp, had a great training camp, made the team out of training camp as a 19-year-old in the National Hockey League. Began his career since last year's season opener with the Devils. Has played every single game from that point on. Played all 82 games last year. Has now played all 58 games this year. That is 100, if you're doing the math, that is 140 straight games for Dawson Mercer consecutively. And so to start a career in New Jersey Devils franchise history, the only other player to play 140 consecutive games is Scott Gomez, who did it from 1999 into the 2001 season. And next game that Dawson Mercer plays, knock on wood, will be his 141st, which will set a franchise record in that respect. So big kudos to Dawson Mercer, not only for picking up those accolades, but really stealing that puck from Sean Walker behind the net, picks the pocket, then brings it out in front, lays it on the table to let Tomasz Tatar take that snipe shot opportunity. He has been playing absolute great hockey and has been just tenacious on the forecheck. Dawson Mercer has been. But the Devils have some work to do. They are trailing still 2-1 in this one. And by the way, the Devils trailed 2-0 after the first period. When the Devils trail 2-0 after the first period, amazingly, they are 2-1-1. So they have garnered 5 of a possible 8 points when they've trailed 2-0 at the end of 20 minutes. That's unheard of. And they also have 5 wins when trailing after 2 periods, which doesn't sound like a lot, but they haven't also trailed a lot. When it comes to percentage of times that you've trailed, the Devils rank second behind the Toronto Maple Leafs in that endeavor, so never count the Devils out. They couldn't get it done against Montreal, but I wouldn't count them out this time around just to be safe. Fans' private suites are available for Devils home games during the 2022-23 season. Host a company outing or a specialty party during an exciting game at The Rock. Visit PruCenter.com/premium to learn more. We'll step aside when we come back. We'll take a look at some scores from around the National Hockey League. This one here, it is 2-1 Los Angeles after 40 minutes of play. You're listening to the RWJ Barnabas Health Devils Hockey Network.
NHLShop.com, the official online store of the National Hockey League, and the world's largest selection of officially licensed NHL fan gear, with unique one-of-a-kind designs by Fanatics, Adidas, and all the latest styles for every NHL team. Don't miss out. Shop now and get today's special offer. NHLShop.com, a Fanatics experience.
I've got cancer, but I'm part of a clinical trial that could lead to new breakthroughs.
I've got cancer, but I've also got researchers working together to find a cure.
If you or a loved one has cancer, you need New Jersey's only comprehensive cancer center, designated by the National Cancer Institute.
I've got cancer, but I've also got hope.
Learn more at rwjbh.org/beatcancer. RWJ Barnabas Health and Rutgers Cancer Institute of New Jersey. Let's beat cancer together.
Nothing cranks up the excitement of a Devils game like seats at Prudential Center, and nothing gets you in like Ticketmaster Verified Tickets from Ticketmaster.com/NHL. Take your pick of seats for every game, put on your red and white, and help give your team the home ice advantage this season. With Ticketmaster Verified Tickets, you're guaranteed to get in, so nothing can come between you and heart-pounding action on the ice. In the stands, on the edge of your seat, cheering for the win with your fellow Devils fans, your seats are guaranteed with Ticketmaster Verified Tickets at Ticketmaster.com/NHL.
This is Jasper Brad. You're listening to Matt and Chico on the RWJ Barnabas Health Devils Hockey Network.
Matt and Chico will have your call in the third period. Until then, we continue the intermission report presented by Citizens. I am Sam Kassan. 2-1, the Devils trailing the Los Angeles Kings after 2 periods of play. But right now, let's take a look at some scores from around the National Hockey League in our Premio Sausage out-of-town scoreboard. Premio Sausage, real Italian taste, the way sausage should be. Well, in some other news, the Washington Capitals did make a trade. They are at home tonight, and I'll get to that score in a second. But they trade a deal with the Boston Bruins. Going to Boston were Garnet Hathaway, Dmitry Orlov, and Andrei Svetlikov. The Washington Capitals will receive forward Craig Smith, a 2023 first-round pick, a 2024 third-round pick, and a 2025 second-round pick. So they get a first, second, third-round pick. The Capitals do. And, oh, by the way, Minnesota will receive Boston's 2023 fifth-round pick for taking on some of Orlov's salary to make that deal work. So the Capitals making that trade, and they are in action tonight at home. Alexander Ovechkin returning in that game, and they are tied after 2 periods of play with the Anaheim Ducks, all knotted up at 2 goals apiece. Lundstrom and Terry the goals for Anaheim, TJ Oshie and Nick Jensen getting the goals for Washington. In Tampa Bay, the Lightning are hosting the Buffalo Sabres, and initially, the Lightning had a 2-0 lead on goals from Stamkos and Victor Hedman, but the Sabres have stormed back. They got 4 goals, 2 from Tage Thompson. He picks up his 37th and 38th goal of the season. Quinn and Gergensen getting the other goals. Buffalo has a 4-2 lead after 40 minutes of play. The Edmonton Oilers and the Pittsburgh Penguins get together in Pittsburgh. It is the Connor McDavid vs. Sidney Crosby show, and Connor McDavid and the Oilers running away with this one. They have a 6-1 lead after 40 minutes. Chris Letang scored a goal for the Penguins 1 minute and 5 seconds into the game. Gave Pittsburgh a 1-0 lead, but 6 so far unanswered from Connor McDavid, getting his 45th, career high, by the way, 45th goal of the year. Leon Draisaitl picks up his 35th. Yamamoto, Shore, Fogle, and Nugent Hopkins getting the other goals for the Oilers. The Minnesota Wild, who, of course, acquired that 5th-round pick for taking up salary in that trade, they have a 2-0 lead on the Columbus Blue Jackets after 2 periods. Duheim and Kaprizov picking up the goals. Kaprizov, that's his 34th goal of the year. Time winding down, under 20 seconds to go in the second period between the Red Wings and Rangers, and Detroit has a 3-1 lead in that one. Kopp, Zadina, and Rasmussen the goals for Detroit. Vincent Trocheck getting the lone goal for the Rangers. And final score for you, the Blues have a 1-0 lead after a period of play against the Vancouver Canucks. Torachepenko getting the goal there, a shorthanded goal for the Blues. And a couple games later on tonight, 9 o'clock, the Golden Knights will host Calgary. At 10 o'clock, the Seattle Kraken will host Boston. And at 10:30, the San Jose Sharks host the Nashville Predators. But in this one, it is 2-1 Los Angeles with a lead after 40 minutes. Third period is right around the corner. Matt Loughlin and Chico Resch have your call. You're listening to the RWJ Barnabas Health Devils Hockey Network.
The EA Sports NHL 23 World Championship is here with more events, more tournaments, and more chances to win than ever before. Test your skills playing EA Sports NHL 23 against the best gamers in the world for the chance to represent your favorite team. Win a trip to NHL events and compete for a share of $150,000. Register now and get all the details at nhl.com/NHL23.
The Devils are Jersey's team, and Plymouth Rock is Jersey's insurance. As a proud sponsor of the New Jersey Devils, Plymouth Rock now offers an exclusive auto insurance program with special perks for fans. Enroll and get access to complimentary Devils tickets, discount to select games, pre-sales to Prudential Center concerts, free skate days, locker room tours, and more. You could also save over $645 on auto insurance. This is for Devils fans. This is Jersey's team, and Plymouth Rock is Jersey's insurance. Visit PlymouthRock.com/Devils to learn more. Certain limitations apply, and savings may vary.
Premio Sausage presents life's biggest questions.
Mark, you just led your team to victory today. Do you have anything to say?
Yeah, what kind of sausage are they grilling out there? I can practically taste it from here.
Let's go back up to the booth.
Well, Diana, by the smell of things, there's no doubt they're cooking Premio Italian sausage. Premio is made with butcher-quality cuts of meat, authentic Italian spices, and nothing else. Just add your own personal touch for a winning recipe. When sausage is the question, Premio is the answer. Premio, the way sausage should be.
This is Miles Wood. You're listening to Matt and Chico on the RWJ Barnabas Health Devils Hockey Network.
Devils restored some order to their game in the second period, but they do trail 2-1 as we get ready for the start of the third.
Well, they changed the big 0 on the scoreboard to at least 1. They still got another one to go, but Matt, very encouraging. I'd be kind of down if they were down 2-0. 2-1, they've been there before.
As the third period is underway, Devils defending the goal to our right. Nico Hischier intercepts a pass from Kopitar, dumps it in and gives chase. Drew Doughty back there, gets pushed a little bit by Hischier, works the puck up along the near wall. LA looks to take it out to center ice, and they will. Here's Adrian Kempe. Now for Byfield, swept in front by Kempe, didn't get to Kopitar. Kept in the zone by Anderson. Now for Byfield. Lost control of the puck, and it's Hischier. For Dawson, Mercer hits the red line and dumps it in. Both teams will make a change. Quiz question tonight. Who's the only former Kings captain who played for the Devils? And we'll give you that answer in just a moment. As LA drives the puck in deep, no icing. Iafallo takes down Siegenthaler behind the net. Loose puck in the corner for Velarde. Swept away by Siegenthaler, got back up on his skates, and now it's Jack Hughes. Hughes for Bratt. Bratt backhands in deep. Matt Roy looks around, sends it up the near side wall. Siegenthaler pinches in, keeps it alive. Now Iafallo will blast it out to center ice where Haula takes over.
As mentioned, the Devils have been in this position before 6 times this year. Matt, they've come back after trailing after 2, which doesn't sound like a lot, but that's right near the top. That's not an easy thing to do.
Palat knocks the puck free at the LA blue line. It rolls to center ice where Palat handles. Palat out there with Wood and Boquist. Here's a chance for Deneau and a save made. Now spun around is Boquist. Play rolls on. Fiala spun him around. Under other circumstances, maybe a hook, but
Matt,
referees say play on.
Yes. I mean, it's not your fault, obviously. It's not the fans' fault. It's not the players' fault, but there's so many iffy penalties, we start looking for them more.
Here's Kevin Ball. Backhands a pass toward Heischer. It's picked off, but then Ball recovers to knock an LA pass down at center ice, and the Devils back in control. Heischer, Mercer, and Tatar out there for the Devils. Here's Ball from center ice with the big bomb in. Now it's Tatar taking it away. Hands it off. They score. It's Dawson Mercer. And we're tied at 2.
Well, I got to tell you, the Flames are just shooting from the stick of Dawson Mercer. He sets up his buddy Thomas Tatar. And this time it's Thomas Tatar. If you're looking at the King's end, the puck is drilled all the way around. Thomas Tatar coming in, kicks it to his stick. Throws it back to Dawson Mercer. Nice dump it to by Kevin Ball. Oh, Thomas Tatar reaches in and strips it from the King. And again, Matt, the same thing happened. It did for Tatar. The puck flipped off flat against the stick of Mercer, and you could shoot it higher easily that way. Oh, did he fling that? Woo!
So, 2-point nights for Mercer and Tatar. Mercer with a 5-game point scoring streak. That's a career high. 8 points in those 5 games, and the Devils have tied it up.
And 6 goals. 6 goals in 4 games. Wow.
Impressive run. Shot tip save by Vanacek. And he looks around, says, I got the puck tight. We'll have a face-off.
Well, okay, so if you're looking at the Kings end, the puck's coming around the boards, and the King player thinks he's going to take it off the boards. But Thomas Tatar sticks his stick in there and deflects the puck to himself, kicks it to his stick, and then makes a nice backhand pass over to Mercer. But Kevin Ball, 2nd assist of the year. But, Matt, that was a really nice dump in by him. So you can't overlook any of these plays that are so instrumental in getting goals.
Oh, and the battle and the fight that goes on. Here's Sharon Govich behind the net. Right, Ball tries to dump the puck in. It was a soft, terrible pass. LA takes over, but he hustles back, bats their pass out of the air at mid-ice. Ultimately, as the Devils are offside, he bombs one in and picks up the secondary assist.
Well, you know, Snooker to me is kind of trick somebody. And you know why? You know who Thomas Tatar beat on that play? Tobias Bornfoot, the rookie defenseman. And I don't know that a veteran would have prevented it, but it does help sometimes when you're going against a rookie. He didn't expect it. But what a play by Thomas Tatar to stick the stick in between the stick and the skates of the King player to get the puck to bounce to him rather than allowing the King player to grab the puck and control it.
Bjornfoot playing in just his 8th game this season. He spent a lot of time at the Ontario range, is 21 years of age. Here's Palat winding it in. Boquist fires it back toward Andre in the right wing corner. Eludes a check, hands it off. It goes off the stick of Wood. The shot by Ball is blocked, and now here comes LA. Blake Lizotte down the near side wall, knocked down by Ball. Back up on his skates. Ball checks him again. Puck out in front, though. Here's Doughty between the circles with a shot that deflects off a Devil sticking off the glass. Well, Ball using his size there, but give Lizotte credit for playing with the heart that you described.
Oh, my. And he got up and he grabbed the puck. You can't discourage the guy, and that's why I'm really amazed he's continuing to play as much as he is in the National Hockey League. But I think it gives everybody, littler players, hope. It's not about the size. It's about the size of the heart.
Yeah, if you're not big and you don't play with heart, you got no chance.
Exactly. Yeah, oh, yeah.
But he's giving himself a chance. Blake Lizotte playing for the LA Kings. Where do you go, St. Cloud State?
Yes, very good, Matty. Yeah. He played on a high school team that wasn't a powerhouse.
There's a puck that goes off the skate of Byfield and wide.
I don't think he was drafted. I mean, no one expected Blake to come in and he never gets set. It's not like he's a in-and-out player. He's an everyday guy.
5th year in the league, all with L.A. Byfield, cross-ice pass. Now it's sent to the blue line for Doughty. Kopitar might have thought about shooting that puck when he took the Byfield pass, gave it off instead. Now he's got it at the blue line. Down low, a floating shot by Kempe. And a stop made by Vanacek. Here's Tatar, looks around, lifts it high in the air. Devils have the short change coming out of their defensive zone. They'll make a switch now as LA will make a change as they play it back to their own end. 14.5 to go in the third. We're tied at 2. LA scored the first 2. Devils have scored the last 2. Arvidsson, one of the goal scorers with the shot. Oh, that rang off iron. Oh, he can snap that puck. Wow. And now here come the Devils, though. Brett with a shot. Save by Copley. Kind of held it gingerly, but secured it. We'll have a face-off.
The energy is alive and well in this building right now, up and down both ends of the rink. And that's what you want to see. You want to see a real competitive, I like to see a close game. Obviously, you like to see some blowouts when it's your team blowing the other team out, but this is another good building block for the Devils if they can win it.
Face off to the left of Copley. Devils control. Brett with a shot. Head save made. And the puck is cleared. So Brett's out there with Hughes and Holla. Here's Brett in the center circle. Speed across the line. Plays it between the legs. Down low for Hughes. It was poked away. And LA will turn it back. Fiala down the left wing side. Gets it ahead to Arvidsson. Looks for a man in front.
What a back check by Jack Hughes.
As he takes the puck away from Matt Roy. Well, Jack's not had his best game. It's been a tough stretch since he's returned.
Yeah.
But, he can do other things. And you don't know, out of nowhere, he might come up with a goal tonight that would be the game winner. That's what great players can do. Here comes Bjornfoot, right down the center of the ice. Hits the blue line, backhands far side. Palat checked his man Lazard away. And that gives the Devils a chance to control, and it's Boquist up for Miles Wood. So it's Palat, Wood, and Boquist.
Kevin Ball. Oh.
Here's a chance for LA. Oh, Aya follow off the glass. Puck looked like he was on edge a little bit.
Yeah.
Now a wrist shot by Bjornfoot, and that's blockered away by Vanacek. I don't know if we've mentioned Michael McLeod's name. Just wondering as ball knocks down Iafallo and the crowd responds.
Yeah, you might be right, Matt, as I look on the bench.
Here comes Hischier.
I think you're right, Matty.
He dumps it in. Doughty checked by Hischier, but delivers the puck to Kopitar. Kopitar and Arvidsson, the goal scorers for LA. Tatar and Mercer for the Devils. Puck wound around the top of the boards, gets past Doughty. He'll pick it up in the neutral zone, has a little trouble, hounded by Tatar, but now it's Kopitar from Mikey Anderson. 12:05 to go in the third. Devils play Philadelphia on Saturday night. Our coverage begins at 6:50. It's a special night. The 2003 Stanley Cup Championship team will be honored. Here's Hughes down the center of the ice. Tries to make a move around Doughty. Lost control of the puck. It lands on the stick of Hawley. Fires one high through the crease and wide. So our coverage begins at 6:50. Get to the rink early, though, folks, because pregame ceremonies are going to be spectacular. We will have them in their entirety.
Cloud just did step out on the ice, Matt, but you're right, he sat for a while.
Offside called on Los Angeles. Just one shift in this period for McLeod. Maybe it was an equipment deal.
Could have been, and, Eric Holla was put on the wing place of Sharon Govich. We'll see if that continues. But the Devils have bounced back in a big way. They scored here in the third to tie, 11:29 to go. 2-2 hockey game. And you are listening to the RWJ Barnabas Health Devils Hockey Network.
RWJ Barnabas Health Telemed offers you 2 convenient ways to see a doctor anytime, anywhere, without having to come in for an appointment. If you're in need of urgent care, you can use our app to connect with a provider 24/7, right on your smartphone, tablet, or computer. Or You can use our website to schedule a virtual visit with an RWJ Barnabas Health Medical Group provider or specialist. And you can even register as a new patient. Book an appointment online at rwjbh.org/telemed. Your safety has always been our top priority, and we've taken every precaution. So don't delay your care any longer. Get started today at rwjbh.org/telemed. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
At Staples, you can count on every project being print perfect, guaranteed.
I need presentations and brochures printed, and they have to be perfect.
Your bounded presentations, brochures with the finest folds, and more will be done right every time. That's our Print Big promise. Now at Staples, get $10 off your document printing and marketing materials order of $50 or more, plus 20% back via store bonus. Try Staples and see the difference. Ends 2/25. Rewards members only. Bonus must be redeemed in store. See staples.com/stores/printbig for details.
This is Dougie Hamilton. You're listening to the RWJ Barnabas Health Devils Hockey Network.
Private suites are available for Devils home games during the remainder of this season. Host a company outing or a special party during an exciting game at the Rock. Visit PruCenter.com/premium to learn more. Well, we've got Zetterlund, McLeod, and Wood out there. They started as the fourth line. Zetterlund, Sharangovich, and McLeod had just one shift in this third period, so we'll keep an eye on what Lindy Ruff is doing here. I mean, he's been known to cut his bench down when things are not going well. Here comes McLeod. Game tied at 2, 9 minutes gone by. Third period. McLeod across the line for Wood. Looks for Zetterlund. The puck deflects in on Copley. And then McLeod surrounded by Kings as he tried to dig the puck out. Sticks her up. Ken Danico's here. The 2003 Stanley Cup Devils are here, but this is 2023, and there'll be no gloves dropped.
No, nothing happening here. But we want to just say, before the Devils scored that tying goal, we're watching, it's a break. Thomas Tatar grabs his group together. He's so animated. That's what we love about Thomas Tatar. He's just fun and energy off the ice, but when it's game time, he focuses. So we don't know what instructions he's telling his line mates, but it was shortly after that he went out, sprung that puck loose along the boards, made a nice backhand layup to Dawson Mercer, who ripped it far side. And I'm going to go with he diagrammed the play. I don't know that he did. That's what I'm going with, Matty.
Well, maybe we'll speak with Tomasz on the post-game show.
Yeah.
Off the face-off, Kevin Ball goes down in a heap with Velarde. So delayed high stick call. Devils had touched it with a high stick. It took a while before they finally touched it up, and now we'll have a draw. Good to see a lot of the Devils who have made their way to tonight's game in anticipation of the celebration on Saturday night.
And no surprise, guess who's running the conversation? Scotty Gomez. He's got Scott Niedermayer, Giglin, and Gomers. I don't know. You talk about energy. Was there ever a Devil that had more consistent energy than that guy? I don't think so.
Unbelievable. Here's Heischer cutting to his left across the line with a shot saved by Copley. No rebound. Not every Devil from that team will make it for a variety of reasons. Some have work commitments. Jim McKenzie's a scout in the NHL. Jay Pandolfo coaches Boston University. They're in action this weekend. John Madden is a coach with Arizona. But most of the guys will be here. They'll be honored before the game. Get here early on Saturday. Heischer and Kopitar on the draw and a quick whistle. Somebody is being kicked out.
Well, Thomas Tatar full of energy. Heischer won the draw. The whistle had gone, but he shot it down the ice. But now Thomas has to go in and win this draw.
Against Kopitar.
Okay, well, it's close.
Kopitar won it to the corner, and LA in control. 10.5 to go in the third. The game is tied at 2. Devils out shooting Los Angeles 24-18. Just 9 shots since the start of the second period for LA. Devils have scored 2 goals after being down 2-0. Dawson Mercer and Tatar.
One big post in this third. Arvidsson.
Oh, yeah. Here's Doughty with a shot that goes off a skate. Kempe pulls it in at the far wall. Gives it off to Byfield. Looks around, tried to get it to Kopitar. Went off a stick, kept alive though by the Kings. Mikey Anderson fakes the shot. He's in deep. Now cuts behind the net, spins away from Marino. Anderson goes down, battling to get up. Devils with the puck. Here's Tatar, and he lifts it clear.
That's a good play by Thomas Tatar. Devils under pressure, no play to be made. He flips it up, doesn't get the icing. That's smart hockey when you're in a 2-2 hockey game here in the middle of the third period.
Mercer with a goal and an assist. Sharangovich out there now along with Boquist and Palat. Here's Palat for Boquist. Can't get around a man. Anderson just inside the LA blue line. Now Lazat across the line. Backhands in front. Deflected away by Vanacek. Play from behind the net. Looking for a deflection was Iafallo. Was that Velarde? Either way, puck comes free. And now we're going to have a penalty coming up on the Kings. Velarde's going to go off for a slash.
Knocked the stick out of the hands of Siegenthaler. And they're so intense. It's around the net, and Vitek Vanacek can't get the handle of it. Almost was jammed in once. Went behind the net, came back out. Almost jammed in a second time, and Velarde just so intent on trying to get that puck in the net, slashed down on the stick. Siegenthaler knocked it out of his hands. He's in the box. Devils going on the power play. 2-2 here. 9:03 to go in the third. And you are listening to the RWJ Barnabas Health Devils Hockey Network.
What was he doing?
Wawa hoagies are a winning pick for game day. Every hoagie's made with the ingredients you crave in varieties you love. From toasty cheesesteak to mouthwatering meatball, Italian, and more. There's a hoagie for every mood and every appetite. Order ahead, curbside, and delivery available on the Wawa app. When you're planning for the game, we have you covered with Wawa Catering. Make your game day a winner with Wawa hoagies, snacks, and drinks. Wawa is the official hoagie of the New Jersey Devils. Gotta have a Wawa.
RWJ Barnabas Health Telemed offers you 2 convenient ways to see a doctor anytime, anywhere, without having to come in for an appointment. If you're in need of urgent care, you can use our app to connect with a provider 24/7, right on your smartphone, tablet, or computer. Or you can use our website to schedule a virtual visit with an RWJ Barnabas Health Medical Group provider or specialist. And you can even register as a new patient. Book an appointment online at rwjbh.org/telemed. Your safety has always been our top priority, and we've taken every precaution. So don't delay your care any longer. Get started today at rwjbh.org/telemed. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
This is Jack Hughes. You're listening to the RWJ Barnabas Health Devils Hockey Network.
Gabe Velarde off for a slash at 10:57. Devils on the power play. We're tied at 2. Hamilton with a drive. That's deflected to the corner. Now it's Hughes moving down the left wing side. Wrist shot saved by Copley. There was some room, and he just got a piece of it.
Yeah, Copley was moving. If you're looking at it from the right to the left, and when Jack shot it, it was open, like Matty said, but because the goalie wasn't just planted, he was moving. He got his body in front of it. Terrific save.
Devils gain the zone. They're tied up along the far wall. Doughty, as the puck comes free, skates behind his own net, applies the brakes, and plays it off the glass and down. Mercer and Tatar, the goal scorers for the Devils. Kopitar and Arvidsson for LA. Kings led 2-0 after 1. Takeaway as
Jack Hughes tried to go through 2 players at the blue line.
Yeah.
And he's shaking his head, hits the stick on the boards. Jack knows.
Now it's Bratt at the blue line for Mercer. Checked by Dursey. Muscles the puck toward Halla. Slides it behind the net. Matt Roy there. And quickly up ahead for Kupari. A little bit past him. So he'll come off for a change as the puck comes all the way down. 44 to go in the man advantage. Third power play of the night for the Devils. 3 shots on the first 2. Here's Tatar. Across the line. Ooh, hooked that, taken down. No call, and LA clears.
Well, he was pushed on. And the crowd is roaring, but I like the call, or lack of it.
Now Tatar back across the line. Checked by Anderson. Doughty comes over for LA. Mercer for the Devils. 16 to go in the man advantage. Kempe gets to a loose puck and backhands to the neutral zone. Miles Wood at the blue line has to peel back. In the center circle, gives it off to Severson. Lays it on the stick at the Tar. Time winding down in the man advantage. Here's Halla. Far circle, goes cross-ice looking for Severson. It's picked off, but then Marino grabs a pass at center ice. That was intended for the man coming out of the box, Velarde. But we got an offside call.
If Marino hadn't picked that off, breakaway.
Oh, yeah.
Good play by John. High stick.
It's an intentional offside.
Man.
And so the face-off in the Devils' end.
I want to say it was a push, but there was a little bit of a hook on that call that you said, and the crowd roared. A borderline play again. I don't know. I like them to let them play, and it's hard for the referees to know when to do that and when not.
6:55 to go. Face off in the Devils' end, but the puck gets one back all the way down into the LA zone. Sharangovich on the forecheck on Bjornfoot. LA clears. Dougie Hamilton will pick it up.
Here's what I do know. If Devils hadn't just gotten a power play, I think that one would have been called. I do.
Officials are human too. Francis Chiron and Corey Savret working the game. James Tobias, Brad Kovacic are the linesmen. Here's Siegenthaler at the left point. 6:24 to go in the third. Loose puck for Arvidsson. Races down the right wing side. LA has numbers. Here's a handoff for Walker. He's in the corner for Arvidsson behind the net. Around it goes far side. Devils got back, and I don't know that LA handled that particularly well.
No, they did not.
Arvidsson goes cross ice, getting a piece of Siegenthaler. It's loose along the near wall. Fiala had it. I don't know why he forced the pass to Walker, but he did, and the Devils say thank you.
Yeah, Walker only 3 goals. Fiala, what's he got? He's got 21. I think I'd sooner he shoots than.
Yeah.
No offense to Walker, but good break for the Devils.
Todd McClellan has another gray hair. He's mostly gray. There's a couple of black hairs still on the top of his head.
Yeah.
He said this morning, we are desperate for points.
Yeah, they are.
He said, I like the way we played against Minnesota. We did a lot of things right, but we didn't get a point. They lost 2-1. They're in a battle for a playoff spot. They sit in a playoff position in the Pacific Division, but things are mighty tight. Here's a shot by Greaves to the blue line. A skipper that's gloved by Copley.
Well, there's 5:12 to go here in the third. It's 2-2. And you are listening to the RWJ Barnabas Health Devils Hockey Network.
Nothing cranks up the excitement of a Devils game like seats at Prudential Center, and nothing gets you in like Ticketmaster Verified Tickets from Ticketmaster.com/NHL. Take your pick of seats for every game, put on your red and white, and help give your team the home ice advantage this season. With Ticketmaster Verified Tickets, you're guaranteed to get in, so nothing can come between you and heart-pounding action on the ice. In the stands, on the edge of your seat, cheering for the win with your fellow Devils fans, your seats are guaranteed with Ticketmaster Verified Tickets at Ticketmaster.com/NHL. Looking for something delicious to munch on during the games or anytime during the day? Look no further. Flo's Tasty Treats has the perfect snack for you and the entire family. Our toasted corn and peanut mix is crunchy and protein-rich, with 6 grams of protein per serving. Don't delay your opportunity to try something new. Place your order now on Amazon or at flostastytreats.com, or find us at select ShopRite stores in East Orange, West Orange, and Elizabeth.
Wawa hoagies are a winning pick for game day. Every hoagie's made with the ingredients you crave in varieties you love. From toasty cheesesteak to mouth-watering meatball, Italian, and more. There's a hoagie for every mood and every appetite. Order ahead, curbside, and delivery available on the Wawa app. When you're planning for the game, we have you covered with Wawa Catering. Make your game day a winner with Wawa Hoagies, snacks, and drinks. Wawa is the official hoagie of the New Jersey Devils. Gotta have a Wawa.
This is Kevin Ball. You're listening to the RWJ Barnabas Health Devils Hockey Network.
Quiz question, who's the only former Kings captain who played for the Devils? The answer, good friend of yours and a former teammate.
Yeah, Davey Lewis. And you know what other claim to fame Dave has? He coached the Belarusian World Championship team, and guess who was on there? Igor Sharangovich. He knows Igor well, but he was a terrific stay-at-home defenseman, and anyway, had a nice career. Real good career.
Game tied at 2 off the draw. Ball shot is deflected by Arvidsson. who's after it, but getting back is Severson. Good hustle by Damon Severson.
Man, I don't know if Arvidsson's having a great game, just a great game, but he's so much better than I realized. I haven't seen him that much, but wow, is he having a game tonight?
Yeah, former Nashville, longtime Nashville Predator. Here's Brett across the line, goes cross ice for you, snaps one to Haula, in deep, can't get his shot off. Good work by Deneau. Now Haula pumps it to the blue line. Marino with a shot, save, rebound by Brett is put off the pads of Copley. And it's Fiala now for Arvidsson. 2-2 our score, 4.5 to go in the third. Severson slows Fiala down. Jack Hughes after Fiala behind the net. Puck comes free. Kopitar steps out in front. Finds a man far side. They score. And it's Sean Dursey with the goal.
Well, this is shocking because, man, I didn't see this coming. The Devils had a nice chance there on the left side. Haula was breaking in, but he doesn't shoot. He hangs on to it. Then Jack Hughes kind of gets beaten behind. But again, okay, so let's see here. Okay, so Severson goes behind two. Who's the D out front? Oh, it's Marino. John, you gotta first of all say, I can't let the pass go through me, or it's a backdoor chance. And the other one was Haula was there, but he also didn't recognize the danger lurking behind him. And a great pass. I mean, well, people have the puck. Kopitar made just a sweet pass.
Yeah, he's made a career out of being one of the great assist men of his generation. And he picks up another. He scored earlier in this game. Dursey assisted on that. Dursey's goal, his 7th of the season. And that snaps the 2-2 tie.
Well, that gives you an indication he has scored before, kind of knows what to do. It's just amazing, though. The Montreal Canadiens had 3 defensemen score, and here a go-ahead goal is by a King defenseman. I don't know if there's a trend here, Matt, but I just don't like to see those wide-open defenders shooting pucks in the net. That's telling me the Devils are... You remember how you say had a head on a swivel?
Yeah.
Look behind you. Don't worry about the puck at times. The goalie's got that. Look where they want to pass it for the backdoor open net.
Fiala picking up the secondary assist. We have a penalty coming up on LA. It's a trip. And Velarde's going to the box. 3:14 to go in the third. Chance to tie.
Well, Velarde gets the puck, Matt. This is what we're going to look at. And that's why Doughty, everybody's saying he got the puck. I got to see it. Okay, it's in the neutral zone. Well,
did he stick his leg out?
Well, he did. Velarde stuck his leg out to get the puck. So he got the puck with his back left skate, but at the same time, he also got the legs of the Devils player. That was borderline, and I could see why the Kings were upset, but they're not going to win it.
4th power play of the night for the Devils as LA begins with a clear. Brett, Hamilton, Hughes, Heischer, and Palat out there. Here's Jesper Brett at the center line. To the blue line, gets it to Palat. To the blue line for Hamilton, down the wall. Mikey Anderson gets a piece. He's tied up on the play by Brett. Palat trying to work it loose. He pokes it free. Heischer kicks at it. Now it's Bratt behind the net. Good work here by the Devils. Bratt's pass knocked down by Deneau. Deneau will reverse field. This puck will roll out to center ice, not too deep. Hamilton picks it up. Now it's to Hughes across the line. Too many white shirts, not enough red shirts, and the puck is taken away and cleared. 2:20 to go in the third. Tomasz Tatar, who has scored tonight for the Devils, has the puck at center ice. Gives it off to Heischer, turns, rolls it in. Copley will play it off the glass. Gets through Mercer, and Dougie Hamilton tried to keep it alive, but it deflected out to center ice and now comes back in, and they're going to say a deliberate offside, and so the face-off will come down in the Devils' zone. While we have a moment for now, this is the Prudential play of the game. An LA pass down at center ice, and the Devils back in control. Heischer, Mercer, and Tatar out there for the Devils. Here's ball from center ice with the big bomb in. Now it's Tatar taking it away. Hands it off. They score. It's Dawson Mercer. And we're tied at 2. And that is the Prudential play of the game. But the Devils are hoping there's another goal coming up to tie this up.
You're right there. Won the tie.
Dawson Mercer continues his hot hand. Tomas Tatar with a goal and an assist. He's out there now. Haula plays it around. Mercer tries to take it away from Anderson. Almost a similar play to the one that Tatar had on Bjornfoot that set up the tying goal. But now here's Adrian Kempe ahead for Lazat. Across the line. Has to slow down as Severson sprawled. And there was no help from a teammate. Now Lazat dumps it in deep. 12 seconds to go in the minor to Velarde. Quick pass ahead. Here's Tatar across the line. Chops it off now for Hughes, who's tied up and checked by Deneau as the puck comes to the neutral zone. Out of the box is Velarde. He intercepts the pass. Net is empty, but he's checked, and so the puck comes free. Devils with it. 1:06 to go. Stay with us. We'll join Catherine Bogart on the Genucel post-game show following the conclusion of this game. Devils trail 3-2. 50 seconds remaining. Hamilton at the blue line. Backhands a pass for Hughes. Slaps one cross ice to Brett. Now to Hamilton. Back to Jesper. Looks around. To Hamilton out high. For Hughes. Bottom of the far circle. Looks around. In front. They score! Redirect by Heater. We're tied.
Give the crowd a lot of credit, folks. That puck was being passed around, and you can hear the crowd saying, shoot, shoot, shoot. So then from a sharp angle, but Nico Heischer in front. Jack Hughes throws it, and Nico with a gorgeous tip in front. And again, Jack Hughes, Matt, he's got to elevate it. He's got to get it over the stick. Oh, what a gorgeous tip by Nico Heischer. Don't count these Devils out, huh?
Less than 40 seconds to go, and they tie it up. Wow.
But here's the brilliance of Jack Hughes. So Nico's standing in front. Their defensemen don't take him. Folks, he turns his stick blade like on an angle and just bent a little bit. And he said, Jack, could you hit the stick? Like, he doesn't even have to move his stick. It's just a gorgeous pass. Hits the stick of Heischer and into the far side. And I don't know, Matt, if you can blame anybody for that. You can't blame the goalie, the defender. He's trying to stay loose. It's just an incredible pass by Jack Hughes, who's had a rough game. And I think you were saying, but he can at the right time make a play that is so extra special. It could turn the game around, and that's what he's just done now.
Devils called the timeout. Face-off won by L.A. And offside called on the Kings. Goal comes at 19:21. 19:21. Heischer is 24th from Hughes and Hamilton.
Well, you got to hear the crowd. They were yelling, shoot, shoot. And I was kind of agreeing with them. And then when Jack got it at a bad angle, I thought, well, it might be the highest quality shot, but he was going for the pass, not the shot at all.
So down to 20 seconds to go as Kopitar has it in his own end. Devils play Philadelphia on Saturday, wrapping up this 4-game road trip. Byfield across the line. Wrist shot goes wide, off the glass, drops in the corner. 7 to go in the period. Byfield, or check that, Kopitar knocked down. Byfield battling for control. Mercer presses the puck against the wall, and we are done with regulation.
Well, the Devils have trailed the whole game. They were down 2-0, tied at 2-2, then fell behind 3-2. Now we are going into OT, and it's going to be a heck of a finish in this exciting hockey game, and you are listening to the RWJ Barnabas Health Devils Hockey Network.
Nothing cranks up the excitement of a Devils game like seats at Prudential Center, and nothing gets you in like Ticketmaster verified tickets from Ticketmaster.com/NHL. Take your pick of seats for every game, put on your red and white, and help give your team the home ice advantage this season. With Ticketmaster verified tickets, you're guaranteed to get in, so nothing can come between you and heart-pounding action on the ice. In the stands, on the edge of your seat, cheering for the win with your